Well, hello there. Welcome to the Teacup for One Disney Dogs versus Disney Cats Most Valuable Pet tag. Hi guys, I'm Libby and welcome to Punsy's Palace, where I do all things Disney, hence the Punsy, and all things regarding my life and home, hence my palace. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit subscribe down below for more Disney and lifestyle content. Alright guys, today I'm super excited. I got tagged by Matt from Teacup for One to do the Disney Dogs versus Disney Cats Most Valuable Pet tag. And this is like a tournament, guys, and I'm so super excited that I got tagged, and I didn't know what it was gonna be when I told him that I wanted to be a part of it, and oh man, I got so excited when I saw the video because it's pretty fun. So this is a kind of tournament style where he has tagged a bunch of people to upload videos throughout the month of February, and you will list out 10 different Disney dogs or cats, and at the end he will total up all of the different answers and everything, and then he will say who is the most valuable dog or cat from Disney. And I think this is super fun, and I can't wait to see who's gonna win out at the end. And the thing is, a lot of people love their cats, a lot of people love their dogs. Sometimes they can overlap, but most of the time you're either a cat person or a dog person. And I will admit, I am more of a cat person. That's not to say that I don't love dogs. I prefer the feline folk, okay? There are a few rules, and I have them written down with my cat pen. There are 10 different prompts, and for each of these prompts, all of them have to be unique characters. You can't say the same character 10 different times because that's cheating. Another rule is that they all have to be from animated films from Disney. So you can't put anybody from Homeward Bound. They all have to be animated Disney cats or dogs. And you have to have at least one cat and at least one dog. So if you're a cat person like me, I can't just put 10 cats. I have to have at least one dog. So it would be 9 cats, 1 dog. Before we get started, I did want to mention that I did try to make as many of my answers different from Matt's because I wanted to expand the cat dog pool a little bit, but there were some overlaps, but I did try to go with characters that he hadn't mentioned before. All right, cool? Cool. Let's get started. Prompt number 1, best personality. So for this one, I had to go with Thomas O'Malley, the alley cat.
Abraham de Lacy, Giuseppe Casey, Thomas O'Malley, O'Malley the alley cat.
I love Thomas O'Malley from the Aristocats, mostly because his personality is the exact same as my orange cat that I have, Jasper. He's a charmer. He's supposed to be seen as a handsome feline. He is good with kids, and he's great with Duchess. He can sing, he can dance, and he's pretty courageous. I love Thomas O'Malley, and I think he has the best personality. Prompt number 2, best song. Now, I almost gave this to Dodger for Why Should I Worry from Oliver and Company, but then I almost forgot one of my favorite dogs is Georgette from Oliver and Company with Perfect Isn't Easy.
Perfect isn't easy, but it's me.
Sung by Bette Midler, and oh my gosh, I love that song. It's so Broadway, it's so perfect, it's what I feel as a woman waking up every day, trying to look decent, and it's great. Now, Matt did also say that we have to sing a portion of the song, and I don't want to be disqualified, so I guess I'm singing. Girl, we got work to do. Pass me the paint and glue. Perfect isn't easy, but it's me. Alright, I'm no Bette Midler, but let's move on. Prompt number 3, best design. So for this one, it took me a while to think of one that I thought would have a really good design because a lot of the cats are pretty much like cute cat. For a lot of these, I hope you know that I'm going for more of the cat option than the dog option. I like cats and I want a cat to win. But a lot of the cats are pretty much just, they're cute, they're fun. And Matt said Cheshire Cat, which is a very good choice, very good. But I went with a newer cat on the scene, Mr. Mittens from Soul.
I'm in the cat?
I think he is a very well-designed cat, not only because he's super fat with like the tiniest little paws, and he also has this cute little vest on when we first see him, and then also he has a soul counterpart that's super like fluffy looking. Not only that, but I think it is so perfect how they went into designing him because calico cats are always female. It is an anomaly if there is a male calico cat, which is perfect for the movie Soul. If you haven't seen it, it makes perfect sense why they chose a male calico cat for Joe to become, because that's not normal, that's an anomaly, and that's against like the laws of nature, which makes sense because he wasn't supposed to be alive anymore. Prompt number 4, favorite voice actor. So I had to go with Eartha Kitt as Yzma as a cat.
Is that my voice? Is that my voice? Oh well.
This is maybe a little bit of a cop-out because Yzma isn't a cat the whole time, but she does turn into a cat, and she is a cat for the final climax of the movie, and it's hilarious and perfect, and Eartha Kitt is already an amazing voice actress in that movie, so just bravo. It's great. Prompt number 5, your PET-RONUS. So this prompt comes from Harry Potter. Which cat or dog, I chose cat, would be your Patronus? Which one is like your essence, your spirit animal? And obviously I had to go with a cat because I'm more of a cat person. So I was just looking at cats from the Disney movies and taking so long trying to find one because I was like, a lot of these cats don't have much of a personality outside of just being a cat. And then it hit me. Captain Amelia from Treasure Planet.
And Doctor, again, with the greatest possible respect, Zip your howling screamer.
Now she's like a cat subspecies alien thing, but we're gonna classify her as a cat because Disney classifies her as a cat, just like they classified Dr. Doppler as a dog. And, Matt, if you didn't know, in this movie, cats and dogs do get along because they get married and have kids. I don't understand it, but it happens. So I chose Captain Amelia because I think she is just perfect. She is ambitious like me. She is very much all, let's get down to work, let's get down to business and make sure things are shipshape and in order, and that's very me. I'm very type 1. I just absolutely love her. Plus, Emma Thompson voices her, and I would love Emma Thompson to be like my spirit animal. That'd be great. Prompt number 6 is most quotable. So I had to go with a dog. I'm sorry. But I mean, I only go for a dog if I really, really think none of the cats fit it. And for me, most quotable is Stitch.
Aloha! You're found! You're flawed!
Oh, so cute, huh? Love it!
In my household, we love Stitch, and me and my sister, we quote Stitch all the time. I know he doesn't speak for a lot of the movie, but for the last part of the movie that he does speak, he has a lot of very quotable lines, and just his essence and mood is very, very quotable. Prompt number 7 is most underrated. Oh my gosh, so I've talked about this before. I will talk about it again. I had to agree with Matt. It has to be Berlioz from the Aristocats.
I'm ready, my straw.
So, you know the Aristocats, it's a very cat-heavy movie, and you got Thomas, you got Duchess, you got the 3 kittens, and what's the kitten that everybody knows because she's literally everywhere on merch? It's Marie, and she's great, but what about Berlioz and Toulouse? And Toulouse is like cute and like he's just kind of mellow, doing his thing, painting. But Berlioz is always pushed to the side. A lot of people don't even remember his name, but he is the little cute black kitten with the little red bow tie, and he is just as sassy, if not more, than Marie, and I love him. He deserves a lot more love. Prompt number 8, funniest fur friend. So for this one, I also had to go with the dog, I'm sorry. So it is Tito from Oliver and Company.
Hey man, check it out, huh? Hey, it's an alien!
So he's the little Mexican chihuahua, and he has a lot of really funny lines from when I was a kid. I would just always laugh at him, and he's just, I think, a pretty funny character, and he's also very underrated, but I wanted to put him as funniest instead. Prompt number 9 is favorite park pal. So this is somebody who you would love to meet at the parks if you can't already, or somebody that you already like to meet at the parks that is already an established character, meet and greet. And for this one, I had to choose Tigger.
The wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers are wonderful things. Their tops are made of rubber, their bottoms are made of spring. They're bouncy, crumpsy, flouncy, pouncy, fun, 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 fun. But the most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one.
So Tigger is a Disney cat. I have never done any real animal meet and greets. I've met a lot of princesses, but if I were to do an animal meet and greet, I would love to do it with the whole 100 Acre Wood gang, and with that comes lovely little Tigger, and I think he would just be so fun and energetic to meet, and there's just so much he could talk about, and he would just be so excitable, and I think he would just be a really, really fun, rare and good time. And last is prompt number 10, perfect pet. For this one, I had to choose Oliver from Oliver & Company. So this isn't actually like an Oliver stuffed animal, it just is an orange cat stuffed animal, but it looks like Oliver close enough, and I love it. But the real reason is because this cat and Oliver look like my cat Jasper, and I love my cat Jasper. He is the perfect pet, I absolutely love him, but the only thing that would make him even more perfect is if he was a little kitten like Oliver. Also in Oliver's movie, most of it is showing him as being like a perfect pet. He has his cute little collar, he snacks on his little food, he dances around the piano with Jenny, and it's just adorable. So we already see that he is a perfect little kitten pet, and I love kittens, so he's perfect. Alright, so that is it. I did 7 cats and 3 dogs. I tried to make the dogs as minimal as possible, Matt, because I'm on Team Cat too. Comment down below on which character that I said is your favorite dog or cat. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And until next time, guys, farewell.